everybody, I'm JJ Johnson, and you're watching Reality Survival. So we're down here in our little makeshift training room. We've got Tactical Bob back here, and we've got the heavy bag over here, and and I just thought today that I would do something a little different. I don't normally do self-defense type stuff, but I got this really cool tool the other day, and it's essentially a modified Kubotan. It's just got a hand strap on it, and I have incorporated this into my EDC gear, and I just wanted to kind of show you a couple of things with this and talk about how good it can be in using it in a self-defense situation. So let me change camera angle up here, and we'll talk a little bit more about this. Okay, guys. So lighting is a little bit better over here. I might be able to give you a little better look at this. It essentially is about 6 inches long. So just kind of give you reference with the hand there. Just kind of fits just perfectly in the palm of your hand, and then you've got the flat top up here, and then a more pointed end here. And you can use these things in a variety of different ways. You can use them for striking. If you do use these for striking, be careful, because it could absolutely be lethal. If you took a shot to the temple, or even hard in the carotid or something like that, I mean, it's possible that it could fracture the skull, penetrate the skull, and cause brain injury or kill you or something. But you can also use them for pressure point control tactics and stuff like that, using these to get people to comply with what you're wanting them to do. And stuff. So the traditional Kubotan, doesn't have this kind of paracord handle on it, and it allows you to do some other things with that you can't do with this. But this one, I think, especially for females or for juveniles or something like that, that are looking for a self-defense option, an additional self-defense option aside from a firearm, then I think this is a good one. Basically, this enables a person to strike with much more pain and discomfort than what a regular strike would cause. And even for a full-size guy, if I put this in my left hand and I hit you like that in the neck, I mean, even just at half strength, you're gonna fold. I'm telling you. I mean, there's no fighting against it. I mean, if you get something in like that where you hit somebody in the neck or in the breastplate, or like I said, side of the head could be lethal, but right in the forehead, something, it's going to hurt like a mother. Okay? And the cool thing I like about this strap design is it still allows you to be able to grapple. It still allows you to be able to do stuff, even doing a face smash with that across your hand, right up under the nose, and pushing. I mean, you're going to be able to control someone very, very quickly. It's going to cause a lot of pain. You could strike to the ribs. I mean, you could strike, like I said, to the side of the neck. You could take and you can kind of put pressure points down into the clavicle area, like here, and get people to control you. You can do it hook behind the shoulder, kind of back in here, and get them to do what you want them to do. There's several that you can do on the hands and arms and stuff like that. Just catching it in here, catching it in the elbows. There's a lot of different places where you can apply pressure and get people to do what you want to do. But another advantage of this little tool is that if you pull a firearm and you're shooting your firearm, you don't have to drop this necessarily. You can still get a good grip on the firearm without there being any significant issues in grip or anything like that. So it allows you to retain that and keeps them from having the possibility of picking it up or whatever the case may be. It also just keeps you from dropping it. For ladies or whoever, really anybody, if you are in an area that is not a very good area, and it's kind of like an area where you would pull out your mace. You could have your mace in one hand, and you could have this in the other, and be ready to go. And if you squirt somebody with the mace or the OC spray, and they keep coming, you come right up on you, boom! Give them a couple of shots right to the chest or to the face or whatever the case may be, and they're going to be out. You know, I mean, it really doesn't take much. When you're putting all that force right onto that small little tip, it causes a lot of pain very fast. So anyway, guys, this isn't meant to be like a, you know, I'm a tough guy beating up the mannequin video and stuff like that. I'm not a self-defense instructor. You know, I'm just a regular guy. I've had a few self-defense classes and stuff, but I've been around a lot of different weapons, a lot of different, you know, intermediate weapons and all that kind of stuff. And this is one of the best, you know, close-in, hand-to-hand combat, secondary kind of weapons that I could provide, that I could offer, that is probably legal in your state. I say probably because I don't know what all the state laws are on these things, and you should definitely do some research before you buy that, you know, and to use it as a self-defense weapon. It's possible that it could be classified as a concealed weapon, so check with your lawyer, check with the laws, whatever the case may be, just to make sure, you know, that it's right. What else can I say? I'll throw a link down in the description below to Amazon to this. I want to say it was like $20. I don't remember for sure. It's made of all made up titanium, so it's going to last forever. It's got the holes drilled into it, so even if the paracord, you know, came off or whatever, you'd be able to rig your own or expand it out for your hand size or whatever the case may be. But anyway, I think it's just a great little tool, you know, for if you're wanting to augment and make that left, you know, that left side, your weak side, a little stronger. I mean, this thing, this is, it's gonna hurt somebody in a fight. So, and they're not gonna want any more of it, you know. And it's not gonna be easy to get away from you either. It's strapped onto your hand, you know. I mean, it's gonna be something that you're gonna be able to keep using. You know, you give them a couple shots in the ribs, you know, offhand or whatever, and man, it's going to be devastating. So anyway, guys, that is all on this. I probably rambled too long as it is, but you know, I always appreciate it when you guys share the videos. That definitely helps to support the channel, and if you're new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you click the subscribe button. While you're there, go ahead and hit the little bell button, because that'll send you an email notification each time we upload. Well, as always, guys, don't forget to live the 6 Ps. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe, guys.